So what are your thoughts on Tom Brady in that Thursday game that went down?
I almost don't want to talk about that game, right? Because I love Tom Brady. I'm like the biggest Tom Brady fan there is.
With the New England Patriots, they looked like straight garbage last night. They got embarrassed.
So Brady goes deep on the first offensive play, but a little bit too high for Allen to haul in.
He didn't look his best. He looked probably the worst I've ever seen him look, actually.
Brady throws too high and incomplete. Gronkowski was covered.
Even that other Chiefs blowout loss, he looked worse than that game. Because that game, there were fluke plays that led to the downfall. Like they got beat up, but it was like weird bounces of the ball. He was just missing guys.
Talking about that game in 14, they get killed. We come into New England. The papers are going crazy. Talk radio is going wild. And what are they talking about? Brady may be finished?
In particular, there were some mental errors that he made that were very un-Brady-like. He had a play where he ran across the line of scrimmage and threw the ball on 3rd and goal and got a flag because he threw the ball past the line of scrimmage. I don't think I've ever seen Tom Brady do that.
Brady stepping up, stepping away. He's across the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage was the 10, and Brady was clearly across the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to pull the panic card out and throw it down just yet. I do believe that there are some kinks in the system that can be worked out and they can improve. However, this is the most nervous I've ever been about, is the end of the Tom Brady era very, very close.
Others have identified the date at which quarterbacks expire, and without exception, it is before the age of 41.
Of course, you don't want to become an alarmist. No. Thinking back to 2014, all the talk that took place.
Did you see him turning into like a late in the game Dan Marino? Is that what's happening?
I hope not. If that's how it is, I would have rather seen him walked away after last year's Super Bowl, after that, the comeback of all comebacks, and right off, because then he would be for all time remembered for that. Right now, it's going to be a whole season of him just kind of and then all the haters coming out of the woodwork to talk trash about him, and just like they've been salivating their whole 20 years of waiting for him to fall off. You know,
all those people that unfriended you after the Super Bowl, they're just going to send friend requests and messages.
Exactly. I've actually had friendships come to an end over Tom Brady. So that tells you how big of a Tom Brady fan I am. It's not even a joke. It's so sad.
It's still a touchdown and a title for the Patriots.
I can't believe it.
They have completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Led by the greatest quarterback.
Here we belong. Fighting to survive in a war with the darkest power.
So, Marshawn Lynch, he's back. Beast Mode is back. He looked like he hadn't missed a step, hadn't missed a beat.
That was one thing we wanted to see. Did he have the juice?
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea.
I, for one, was pretty excited to watch him come out of retirement and do exactly what he's been doing his whole career, which was run bitches over.
Well, you kept saying all week, I've got to see a guy sit out for almost like a year and a half. I only played 7 games back in 2015. And it just doesn't happen normally.
He had a play at the end of the game where he trucked like a defensive end who's like 300-something pounds, and he just knocked him on his ass. And at that moment, he just walked and said, the Raiders are going to be nasty.
It's Lynch.
Boom! I'm back, baby, I'm beast mode!
And he knocked over the great Jarrell Casey, their best defender.
Who does that?
He steamrolled him.
Shout out to my man Cole Beasley. I like the short, shifty guys. They're the best in the league. He made a catch behind his helmet on the sideline with one hand, and it was probably one of the best. It's probably the best catch we're going to see all year, and we saw it in week 1.
Third down and 6. And that pass sails, and then it makes the catch.
Oh my God! Never seen a guy catch it on his nameplate on the back. Watch this.
Also, the Eagles looked very, very sharp, I would say. They looked, Carson Wentz surprised me. He's another one that I just didn't know what to expect out of a second-year quarterback. And he looked like he came to play, too.
Wentz, and finding one, spins away. Under pressure, still on his feet.
The NFC East is going to be one of the best divisions to watch this year, for sure.
Now he fires downfield, and it's caught by Nelson.
Jaguars, right? I didn't have... Who the thought the Jaguars were coming to play ball, right?
Fourth largest city in the country, devastated by Hurricane Harvey. This is a storm that has parked over a huge area of Texas, Chris.
I'm from Florida, and Jacksonville, I mean, come on.
They're the joke. They're the biggest joke in the league. No, I love Jacksonville area too, by the way, but their team has been horrible forever. And they showed up and they look world beaters too. Their defense is back in the NFL, everybody. Defense is back. There are tons of just stout defenses littered across the league, and they all came to play yesterday.
Yard line, and the play clock is all the way down to 1. Smith winds up. Free is Tyreek Hill to give Kansas City the lead. McCourty got over there too late. 75 yards, and sooner or later, Tyreek Hill